romancing the shadow, dancing with the shadow. This garden state of mind where infinite beauty unbinds, letting go of the old ways, being present with the new. This merging with its unfolding, surrendering to what beholds. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. So I dive deeper. And I get intimate with this fear. Unraveling each blind spot, one clot at a time, but with more self-love and humility. No more feeling guilty, no more shame. And although I may not understand scientifically or intellectually why or what is even happening, the ego sometimes likes to think it does, but the process seems to work. And in there, in the soul, truth has a ring to it. It lights me up inside with this feeling, this resonance of alignment. So I surrender, knowing you present each experience to either relive or grow from, if I'm ready, willing and listening. And sometimes this might be a painful recognition of an imperceptive condition, but how else could it be? We don't know what we don't know until we come up against it, right? What we think we know could easily change, rearrange what we once thought was true, to now seeing things from a different point of view, and being able to humbly acknowledge this to me, to you. Romancing the shadow, dancing with the shadow. And you've taught me well, although it took some time, to love my imperfections, observe the reflections while correcting the defections, being wary of my own deception. And when I'm hurt, confused, indecisive or bemused, I ask for your help. You give me information, reconfirming my intuition of this narration that helps my creation in this life that I now allow to unfold more naturally. Perhaps it's fantasy. A cognitive dissonance hides my innocence, perhaps unconsciously. You make me laugh. You make me smile. You bring out my inner child. You have a quirky sense of humor. And perhaps the joke is all on me, but I'll go forth anyway and have my say. Every day, you bowl me over with your subtleties. You never cease to surprise, always in disguise, making me wonder, inviting me to uncover your frequent new guise. Synchronicity, what a beautiful mystery. Ace of Cups, two little ducks, mystery of the 22, backwards in flow, steady goes, it all falls apart. Put back in my place, another lesson to learn. I needed space. I needed space. Not going backwards though. I've come too far. I've risked too much to be misunderstood. I'm all in now. And life feels good. There's no going back. There's no going back. So I breathe it in. I breathe it in. And you give me this gift, a lesson for all. When you do the good deed, by answering the call, abundance breeds, superseding those feelings of doubt, allowing more trust, no more hiding out. We're getting closer. I can feel it gradually, slowly intertwining, mesmerizing, something new unfolding, awakening, shining true inside of me, inside of you. But wait, it's all just perceptions. The voice questions, I lose the flow, the channel's deceptive. Then I forget how I got here. The doubt creeps in, a feeling of fear. Nobody really knows but you. It's a scary place to be. But I find the strength, pick myself up. Remember, after all, you've helped me succeed, to lead, to trust, to allow this seed to breathe. So I proceed with confidence. The courage comes, the belief awakens. Finding my flow, romancing with my shadow, dancing with my shadow. In this garden state of mind, where infinite beauty combines. No more feeling out of place as I nest in this sacred space, hatching my new creation, giving it wings, letting it fly, letting it breathe. As I play on your terms now, I embrace this night, this inspiration and admiration of each mysterious revelation for the knowledge you bring to me now. And through the act, the wisdom reveals. She whispers, she sees from beyond the veil. And as I try unscramble her message to make sense of this tale, the mystery just expands. As I surrender to her flow, I ask, should we embrace our shadow? Should we feel grace with our shadow? Then let us romance with our shadow. As I sit here, speak over this groove, this rhythm, this sound, I hope you approve. It's such a privilege to be able to share my openness freely and the fruits of my wares in such a loving space, this sacred space, this garden state. And I wrote this for me, developed it for you, expressed it for Shani, the enigma of her beauty. Oh yes, we cannot forget the mother of all mothers. She has helped me see this fear that acts as a spotlight, that illuminates the hidden things deep within that can terrify and make me cry. But it's not her darkness. She's just a friendly guide, helping us navigate the murky waters inside. And she knows the more we face our demons, the more we move towards our freedom. bringing empowerment, love, and infinite joy. But we can't have freedom without discipline. And this is why we must integrate and listen. So I thank you now. I thank you all. You give me life. You bring me back to life. Aho. Thank you. Wow. So yeah, that was Romancing the Shadow. I want to say thanks to a few people that have helped me put this, inspired me to put this together. Aidan Russell being a big supporter, and yeah, I'm very grateful to have you in my life. Thank you, Aidan. Rory B from awildawakening.com. I did a workshop with him last summer on the shadow, and it was very inspirational, and I nicked the title of that workshop for this little piece, so kudos where it's due. But yeah, you should check out his stuff. He does great work with the shadow. Also Dara Stewart, who I did a workshop last weekend on the shadow. He does men's retreats, mixed retreats as well, and hosts a lot of circles around personal development. Such a great guy. Look him up, Dara Stewart from Inward Bound, I think that's it. And yeah, I'm gonna say hello to a few people who have. Oh wow, Dara's here. How you doing, bro? David Cunningham, thank you. And Aidan's there. Oh, brilliant. My old, how's it going? Dorothy, Thomas, lovely. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up and being here for this. It's a really special piece that I've been putting a lot of love into, and yeah, this is hopefully going to be an ongoing thing every couple of months. I don't want to commit to anything just yet. I'm kind of liking the idea of just doing these impromptu performances when the feeling's right. Just want to give a little plug to my own practice. I've launched myself as a life coach. I said I wasn't going to use the word life coach. Anyway, I'm a life coach in some sense, but I'm focusing more on creativity. And what has emerged with my clients so far this year is I'm doing a lot of work around helping them clarify their purpose, their sense of purpose in this life, and working from there. And with that comes shadow work, but ultimately we're going to creative places. And yes, it's been a very interesting journey so far. Do head on to my website if any of this interests you, and you can find out more about what I have on offer. And also, if you enjoyed this performance, do share with anybody you think that might find it enjoyable, beneficial, inspiring. That would mean a lot to me. And you can subscribe to my channel also. Head on over to the website soulsync.life. Down the footer you'll find, if you want to keep up to date with kind of newsletter, blogs and events like this, do sign up. once a month I kind of send out an email. And I think we'll wrap it up there. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for taking the time out this Sunday evening. Quite a significant day. And God bless. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope.